What an absolute waste of 90 minutes. My days. That is 90 minutes that all Arsenal fans are not going to get back. And you know what's the worst thing about this game today? I was so hyped for it the whole day. I was waiting for this game. And when the game, even before, I was thinking to myself, I'm getting, this feeling was very familiar to when Barcelona were playing Porto and we ended up losing the game. But I think I've come to the conclusion that maybe Arsenal, I don't know if we lack it, but I think Arsenal, there's something against us in the Champions League. Okay, Arsenal clearly, even our legends, we struggle in the Champions League. And I've always said, I said in my previous video, that when it comes to the Champions League, either you have it or you don't have it. And tactics, everything goes out the window when it comes to Champions League. Champions League is all about players producing. It's all about individual brilliance, individual moments. That's what Champions League is. Because if that, like I said, if tactics was the case, Manchester City would have won Champions League 5-6 times in a row. They've been the best team in the world, regardless of not winning the Champions League. Everyone knows they've been one of the best teams in the world. But the truth is, Champions League, there's just something about it. And like I said, either you have it or you don't have it. Let's get into the game. The lineup comes out. I really didn't have much complaints about the lineup. I think I was quite okay with the lineup. I think the only change I would have potentially made was bring on Sterling for Martinelli. Apart from that, the lineup wasn't that bad. But the game starts. We start well for probably the first 10 minutes. No, actually, I would say the first 20 minutes, I think we were okay. Then, after the next 20 minutes, we didn't have a single shot on target. In fact, I don't think we had a single shot on target apart from the Saka free kick the whole game. It was so dreadful. Our front three today absolutely stank up the pitch. The Gabriel Jesus, I've defended this guy quite a lot. I think he's still a good player, but today, maybe it's just his first game back, but today he simply was not on it. The ball was not sticking on him. Every time he's trying to chest or every time he's contesting for a header, either he gives a foul or he's offside, or he gets fouled or he gets bullied off the ball. He was so poor today. Martinelli, the biggest chance of the game drops to him, and when you're in the Champions League, you get only these moments. These moments are not going to come often, and he skies it right over the bar. And Martinelli's not been in the best form, and this was a chance. This was his moment to really, I don't know what you call it, to make up for his poor performances. Skies off the bar. Saka, I don't think Saka was very anonymous today. I don't think he played too. I think he was very quiet. I don't even think it's not about whether he played bad or not. I just think he was anonymous. I don't think the ball came out to him too often. And yeah, apart from that, that's the front. In the midfield, Arsenal's attacking is too right now. It was clear from the Bayern Munich when we lost to Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Arsenal lack X factors, okay, and there's something we should have addressed in the summer. Going forward, we lack X factor. It's only Saka right now, and when Saka doesn't perform, unfortunately, the rest of our forwards right now are not performing. And with the absence of Martin Odegaard, oh my God, we look so poor. I can't believe if there was any fans that didn't understand the importance of Martin Odegaard. For me, Martin Odegaard is almost I would say like the heart of the team. That is how important Martin Odegaard for me is to Arsenal. Now, the reports, are coming out that Odegaard is now missing up to November. Now, with Odegaard missing up to November, it's going to be a very, very difficult time watching Arsenal, because without Martin Odegaard, we are so we just lack any type of creativity. I hope Mikel Merino comes before Martin Odegaard, but we lack so much creativity. And for me, I've never blamed Arsenal's lack of creativity, on not getting a replacement for Odegaard. I don't think it's because we don't have a replacement for Odegaard. I just think the truth is our attacking players, our attacking options right now are not stepping up. Martinelli's out of form. Trossard, who seems like he can only play good off the bench. Gabriel Jesus, who, has moments of brilliance, and then after, just is not consistent enough. Saka, I would say he's good. But other than that, I'm clutching at straws. We don't have much. That's the honest truth. And, what we were trying to do, Kai Havertz, we're playing Kai Havertz in midfield. When has Kai Havertz ever worked in midfield? It hardly works. He's not creative. He's not going to create you so many chances. He is, he'll get into the box, header. He will challenge the ball, but he's not gonna, do a where he breaks the lines with some sick pass or something. He's not gonna do that. So So I just don't know what's gonna happen, and we need to find solutions. We need to find solutions quickly, because today's game, man, was so poor. We are just finding ourselves passing side to side to side, and then when we get in the box, you know, we get close to it, we're just losing the ball. You know, it's always holding the ball for way too long, or you know, making the wrong decision. Today there were just so many wrong decisions players were making, and it just felt like, I felt like we could have played for another maybe 2 days and we probably wouldn't have scored. We were just so I don't know, we just lacked ideas. I don't know if it's because, you know, we're trying to they have one eye on the City game, which is absolutely nonsense. Okay, focus on the game at hand, which is Atalanta. Okay, like for me, my logic is, you know, there are going to be harder games than Atalanta in the Champions League away. Okay, there will be harder games. We still got PSG to play. Okay, we still got Inter Milan away to play. So these are going to be much harder games, and Inter Milan will put up a really good fight against Manchester City. So if you're struggling to even get a shot on target against Atalanta, what the hell are you going to do against the likes of PSG, Inter Milan? Like, let's be real, we need to be winning these games, and we need to, you know, I don't remember the last time we won a Champions League game away. I think Mikel Arteta has, even in European competition, I think Arteta has a start of 1 in 8 is lot in 8 away games in the, you know, in European games. Arteta has 1 win. Like, come on, you have to be doing better. And like I said, I think something has to change in terms of our creativity, because when you play against Manchester City, if they score first, we are not going to score. We simply do not have any creativity right now. So there has to be a solution. I don't know what it is, but I can tell you one solution for free is Kai Havertz not in midfield. That you cannot be playing this guy in midfield. You have to push him up forward. For me, I'll take the risk. Play Ethan. No, I'll play Ethan. But in terms of any positives, let's talk about some positives, because we've just been talking about the negatives. A positive side, I think Calafiori came on and he had a really good cameo. I think he looked really good. Jorginho, I think he looked really good when he came on. And who else? Trossard, he had a few decent moments. Sterling, of course, he gave he would have given the assist of that if Martinelli managed to finish. But I think them three looked really good. But I think Calafiori looked probably the best. Declan Rice is back. He looked good today, I think. And you could tell that we were really missing him against Tottenham. So, and yeah, and of course, it's only been the first game, so it's not the end of it, because when you consider Manchester City just drew to Inter Milan, and they drew at home as well, so it's not the end of the world. But all I know is that something has to change. We need to improve, because this is so hard to watch. And for me, I don't have an issue, you know, if we're defensively secure, but at least create some chances going forward. We just felt like we go to the 75, we go up to the 75% of the pitch and we just lose the ball, or we just make the wrong decision. But that's just my thoughts. Simply just very boring and dull. Something needs to change. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. Let me know in the comments what's yours. Remember to like the video, remember to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.